Dream Team, it's your favorite duo, Darian and
Mackenzie.
Back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Only Fools and Horses, Season 1, Episode 3, Cash and Curry. Before we dive in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. What we got? La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
You made it. Roger's good. Well done, my son.
You've got a bloody nerve, you have, Del. Phoning me up at home and demanding I come down here to pick you up.
What could I do, Rodney? What could I... Listen, look, I got the Vauxhall Velox outside, haven't I, eh? And I've had a few, you know what I mean, a few drinking brews, and I thought to myself, well, I could get a little old minicab, and then I thought to myself, no. What is more impressive? It's more impressive if you get your driver to come round and drive you home in your Vauxhall Velox. Velox.
What do you mean impressive, eh? Who are you trying to impress?
Contact, Rodney, contact. New man in the area, stone rich, looking for business opportunities. We could earn out of this, Rodney, my little brother.
Del, what you fail to realise is when you phoned, I was in a flat with a friend.
Well, why didn't you bring him with you?
It wasn't a he.
Well, what was it then? Have you been up to naughties, Rodney?
No. Just had a feeling something was going to develop.
Develop? Been playing with my Polaroid again, haven't you, eh?
No.
I'll just select our course, Derek.
All right, no rush. Vimal, my old mucker. Vimal Malik. My contact. Say no more. He's dead. She can't come now because she's weighing the postman. Here, do you fancy a nightcap, Vimal? I know a nice little pub that does late tastings, eh?
Thought you'd given me the slip, did you, Vimal?
Why don't you go away and leave me alone?
I have no quarrel with you, my friend. It's the pigs behind Malik that I wish to see.
Friend of yours, is it, Vimal?
He's no one's friend.
Listen, John, I don't know what this Barney is all about, and I don't want to know. So why don't you chaps get out of the way before someone gets a smack in the ear, all right?
Please, don't threaten me with violence, my friend. My colleague here is a second dan in karate.
And I'm a black belt in origami.
Watch him, Del. Watch his carry-tarry, mate. Watch your bloody carry-tarry in a minute, Roddy. Just shut up, will you?
That literally reminds me of you going around the house. Just randomly going.
I don't know why I do that, bro. It's just
you
like...
just randomly, like, out of nowhere, just start running around the house going.
Sometimes I have this overflow of energy and it's like I gotta...
It's either that or he acts like he's boxing.
Got you. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I do it. It's just, I need.
Or he acts like he's playing basketball and like.
Oh, that's just because I'm.
So
that's because I love the game. I love the game. But the other ones are just because I just need to release some energy some way somehow. That's, I guess, my form of doing it. But I swear to God, you ain't lying.
Police. you and Vimmel, in the car, quick.
Right, let's go.
Well, it's been very pleasant meeting you both. Have a nice evening, won't you?
My friend, it's not good to part in such circumstances. Could we talk?
I've done all the talking I wanted to. Good night each. Rodney, I didn't mean drive off. What a plonker.
I swear to God, he said in the car and Rodney done took off, bro.
No.
He's so goddamn dumb.
Well, on second thoughts, I quite fancy a nice little chat. Perhaps you could drop me off home after. Oh dear. Come on, me old mate. Come on. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Here, what happened?
ये गधा जो और कुछ मांगे तो कहना कि बावर्ची खाना बंद है.
Yeah, here, John, that is twice, all right?
Oh, I think your brother has arrived, Mr. Trotter.
Oh, yeah. Could you excuse me a minute, Mr. Arm? Excuse me. Rodney. Dale!
You all right, son? I thought you was in bother.
Oh, that's why it's taken you an hour and a half to get here, is it? Didn't Grandad tell you that I'd telephoned?
Oh, yeah, he told me. Del Boy's been captured by the Indians, he said. I didn't know where to phone the police or the Texas Rangers.
When you were so worried about your brother, you were so worried about me, how come it's taken you till 20 to 1 in the morning to come to me rescue?
Because your telephone message lacked something in clarity, didn't it? You didn't tell Grandad which Indian restaurant you was in. I've been crashing through the doors of every curry house and takeaway from Battersea Bridge to Collier's Wood tube station. I can now look out of that Vauxhall Villix, Dukes of Hazzard fashion, make a jib party and say get stuffed in Urdu.
I forgive you, Rodney.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, then.
So, you're going to be trouble, is there?
No, put the spoon down.
What for that?
All right, come on. Rodney, I would like you to meet Mr. Rahm. He owns this restaurant. Of course, you know odd job, don't you?
Well, nice restaurant you got here, Mr. Rowan. Very,
Indian.
yeah, Indian.
Thank you.
Sit down.
I was just telling your brother how well I've done since I came to Britain. I now own 18 of these restaurants altogether. I also own a lot of land.
Yeah. Odd job's got a couple of acres and all, hasn't it?
Already done with my job. I'm telling you, now, if I got into my car at 9 o'clock in the morning, it would take me up to 2 in the afternoon to drive around my land.
Yeah? We had a car like that once, hey? No, it don't matter.
So, Mr. Rahm, you and this Vimmel, you've been having a bit of an up and a downer then, have you?
Don't mention that name at this table. It will sour the food.
Oh, what's it all about then?
I'll tell you what it's all about, Mr. Trotter. It's about truth. It's about righteousness. But above all, it's about justice. Vimmel, that pig's behind, has something that's rightfully mine. You see, our families have been engaged in a vendetta for many, many years. It goes right back to the days of the old empire.
He means the British Empire, not the Cuban.
I know that.
Now, my family fought against the British, whereas the Malik's family supported them. When the conquest of Mother India was finally complete, the British Raj decided to reward the Malik's loyalty by giving them my family's land.
What? You mean they just took it off your family?
That's correct. They destroyed the home, they plundered the family's temple, and then they sold the land. The Maliks have built a business empire with the proceeds.
Yeah, couldn't you write to that Sloth?
That's right. But this happened a century ago, Mr. Trotter. If Lord Krishna himself couldn't help us, I really don't think Esther Ranson would stand much chance.
No, that's right. That was just a thought. That was... Oi!
Vimmel Malik has in his possession the one single item that remains of my birthright. It's a simple porcelain statuette of Kuera. You know of Kuera.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know who Kuera is?
Yes, I do.
All right, then, tell us.
What?
Who is it? Kawira.
Oh, well, he was... All right, I don't know.
There you are. See what I mean, Mr. Rhymes? He's got 2 O-levels and he thinks he's Bamba Gascoigne's best.
All right, mastermind, who is he then?
Kawira was one of India's premier wicket-keepers.
He don't know who Carrera is either, bro.
Oh.
I love these two, bro. These two are so dumb but so funny. And Rodney just, ain't nothing I can say about Rodney.
No, that man. He was dropped on his head as a baby.
I swear, he an absolute plonker, bro.
Kuera is the Hindu god of wealth from the second aspect of the Trimurti, the Hindu Trinity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that Kawira. Oh, yeah, gotcha now. Yeah. It's too...
In worldly terms, the statuette is of little value. But in religious and sentimental terms, it's precious to me and I want it back. It's mine by right. I'm a rich man, Mr. Trotter. I shouldn't have to stoop to the kind of intimidation you witnessed tonight. I'm prepared to buy it back from Vimal Malik. I would pay £4,000.
£4,000? Yeah. Well, why don't you just go and make him an offer?
Oh, it's impossible. It's this wretched caste system, you see. He belongs to the high caste and I belong to the low caste.
No, don't put yourself
We
down.
cannot meet, talk, or communicate in any manner. So you see, my friends, I'm up a gum tree without a paddle.
Seems to me, Mr. Ronald, what you need is a mutual friend, you know. Someone who can talk to the both of you, you know, act as a sort of go-between.
Perhaps you and your brother.
Oh, us? Huh, what? I suppose we could. God, why didn't we think of that, Rodney?
I think one of us already did that.
If you help me to reclaim the statuette, I don't know how I'd ever reward you.
Oh, well, I've always fancied one of them video recorders. But no, par de bar. Par de bar. We'll go and see this Mr. Vimal tomorrow. £4,000 you said, right?
Right. Oh, but I must make one thing quite clear. I don't trust this man, Vimal Malik. You see, he comes from a long line of swindlers. I won't part with a single penny until I have the statuette safely in my hands.
Don't you worry. Don't worry, Mr. Ron. Me and Vimal, we're like that. Good job that we didn't call the police tonight. What happened?
I'm surprised at you, Derek.
I swear, bro, his ability to have kids is out of
I swear. That's twice now.
Yeah, he done for.
And the first time he laid on the floor for minutes.
I swear to God, bro. Sheesh.
And you also, Rodney. How could you share a meal with that gutter dog? I thought you were my friend.
We are your friends, Vimal, my old mucker. Just trust me, will you? Trust me. You see, this Mr. Ram, the gutter dog, well, he told us all about a little misunderstanding that your two families have been having for the last 100 years or so. He also mentioned something about the statue of some god or another.
Kuvera, the god of wealth.
Ah, that's him, that's the boy, yeah, well, yeah, well, you know. Well, without beating around the bush, you know, I mean, well, you know, to cut a long story short, well, not to put too fine a point on it.
He wants to buy it off you.
He
Buy it from me? He must have gone mad, or he's been eating too many of his own curries. Buy it from me indeed. I wouldn't sell it to him if he offered me £1 million. How much did he offer? Purely out of curiosity, you understand?
£2,000.
I thought Mr. Ron...
Yeah, £1,000. That is right, Rodney. But I persuaded him to double it.
£2,000? No. I can't sell it to him.
£2,000, Vimal, my old mucker. You know, not be sneezed at, is it, eh?
I will not deny that I'm tempted, Derek. I thought of selling the statue once before. The most I was offered was £150.
Oh, look, Vimmel. You see, I get the impression that you're not quite as rich and successful as you told me you were last night at the Chamber of Trade Bash. I mean, take a look at this place. It's hardly the Ritz, is it, eh? More like the Nits.
I will admit I have suffered some misfortunes in my business dealings of late.
Son, £2,000 on the hip would come in dead handy, eh?
£2,000 would come in dead handy, as you say. But I can't communicate with him. I'm of a high caste, he's a low caste.
But you don't have to communicate with him, Vimmel, my old mucker. That's where me and Rodders come in, you see. We're acting as the go-betweens.
Even so, I cannot accept his offer. You see, it would be like betraying my family. The statue was left to me by my father. You wouldn't understand what that means, would you?
Oh, yes, we would. Wouldn't we, Rodney? Eh?
Would we, Del?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Our
You see how he tried to play him?
I knew there's gonna be some.
And you know how Dale boy is. He gonna make sure he gets a piece in it for himself.
Yes.
I can't blame him though. He's an opportunistic person. Man. When there's an opportunity on the table, you can't pass it up.
And he ain't gonna pass it up.
I'm not mad at him. That's 2,000 pounds in his pocket just for being the go-between.
Just for being the
Let
go-between.
me hit this real quick.
Our late mother, well, she's dead now. She left us this family heirloom. It was this Victorian globe.
Meant the world to us.
As he said,
You get it?
it meant the world to us. Yeah, but there came a time when we fell upon stony ground.
We fell upon stony ground.
Yes,
did
we fell upon stony ground. And the only thing we had of any value was this Victorian globe that we cherished.
You sold it?
Well, no, I raffled it down a betting shop.
But of course you understand the sense of loss.
Well, not really, no, because by some stroke of fortune, Del had the winning ticket.
I think it was God or something.
You think I should sell it to him, Derek?
Yes, of course I do, Vimmel, my old mucker. I mean, what is it? It's just an ancient piece of old religious pottery, eh? And with £2,000 wisely invested, I mean, in a couple of years you could replace it with, who knows, Capo del Monte. Yeah. And personally. Anyway, I'm sorry, I've got to tell you this, but I think that statue is cursed.
Cursed?
Oh, leave it out, Del.
Do not underestimate the powers of darkness, Rodney. I mean, for a god of wealth, he ain't done Vimmel no favours, has he, eh?
I'm not a superstitious man, Derek, but I'm a businessman and a realist. I have decided to accept his offer.
Well, you know it makes sense, Vimmel.
I'll go and fetch the statue.
Yeah, good man.
Now, just what?
Excuse me, won't you?
Certainly, yes.
Now, just what is your game, Del? Ram offered 4,000. How come you're only offering 2?
Slip of the tongue, Rodney.
Ah, so when he comes back, you won't mind me telling him the truth?
No, don't you do that. Otherwise you think I'm trying to con him.
You are trying to con him.
No man is an island, Rodney.
I know that, Del. What I'm on about is the What's that supposed to mean?
I swear to
What it
God.
mean? Look, the French have a saying, Rodney. Bully boys, mon ami.
Bully boys, mon ami. That means fish stew, my friend.
Need I say more?
Now, don't try and fog me off with your stupid French phrases. You're trying to con him out of 2,000 quid. We're going to get lumbered, Del.
Ow!
All right, say Ram and Vim will meet and discuss the deal.
That's the beauty of it. Ram and Vimmel cannot meet because of the wonderful caste system. It's Christmas come early for us. And anyway, if it wasn't for kind-hearted people like you and me willing to act as go-betweens, Vimmel would end up with nothing. And as it is, £2,000 better than to kick up the bot from Bobby Charlton, isn't it, eh?
It's immoral.
It's free enterprise.
It's illegal then.
All right, so it's against the law and all. But look, you and I can earn £1,000 apiece out of this.
It's fraud.
Are you in?
Yeah, all right.
That morality get thrown out the window for a price,
I
man.
swear, but if I was there, I'd be like, yo, shut up.
I swear to
It's too loud.
God.
He in the next room.
Oh,
He
everything.
in the next room.
Oh, I'll be heated, yeah. Like, hey, you don't want if you don't want your £1,000, I'll
You go ahead and leave. I'll take you a cut.
Oh, everything.
Well, this is it. Is it, Vimmel, my old mucker? Oh, yeah, lovely. Oh, that is lovely, that. Wonderful workmanship. Of course, I'm a Ming fan myself, you know. Oh, yeah, he made some wonderful stuff, didn't he, that Ming? Yeah. He went and died when he did, didn't he, eh?
Ming was a dynasty, Derek.
I don't care what he was, Vimmel, he made a smashing vase. Yeah, anyway, look, we'll pop this round to Mr. Ram and bring you back your £2,000 post-haste, as they say in ancient Rome, all right?
No, Derek. This does not leave my side until his money's on the table.
Hey? No, sorry, look, you don't understand, you see. Because he said that you won't get a penny until he has that statue safely in his hands, all right?
I don't care what he said, Derek. I do not trust the man. He comes from a long line of cheats. You bring me his money first, then you can take him the statue.
No, but you see, he said, bring me the statue, and then you can have the money.
I don't care what he said, Derek.
You don't care what he said, Derek.
Yes, I heard what he said. I'll leave Rodney as a deposit.
Eh?
What else can I do? I mean, look, he won't let that go till he gets the money, and he won't have the money till he gets that. Oh, Gordon Bennett. This is classic, this is, isn't it, eh? It's the bacon and the egg situation all over again.
The chicken and the egg.
But we haven't got time to discuss food, Rodney.
Talk to him, Derek. Persuade him to submit to my terms. After all, you have influence over him. You have already persuaded him to double his offer from £1,000 to £2,000.
Yeah, well, all right. All right, then I'll see what I can do then, shall I? Yeah. I'll get back to you, all right? You know, right, stay loose, okay? Cool. Now, don't you worry, Vimmel, don't worry. I mean, me and old Ram, we're like that, we're like that, yeah. Yeah, thanks, come on.
You think you can convince her?
Yeah, and then he'll get caught.
That's what you think will happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we
Or
gonna
they'll
do
meet
now?
up.
Just forget the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Or they'll meet up. The two guys.
And like talk about it. They'll realize they got cheated.
Forget the whole thing. How can we forget the whole thing? £2,000 up for grabs, and you say forget it? No, there's got to be another way round it.
There isn't. Look, Ram won't pay a penny till he's got the statuette in his hands, and Vimmel won't let the statuette go till he's got Ram's money.
He'll give him that statue.
Cheers.
Huh?
Is he gonna give him that statue?
Nah.
Well, what he thinks is Ram's money.
What you on about now?
Well, let's say, just for instance, that we had £2,000 lying around at home doing nothing in particular.
Huh, just mooching about.
Yeah, you know, kicking its heels, that sort of thing. And let's say that we gave Vimmel that £2,000, right? And we pretended that we just collected it from Mr. Ram. Well, Vimmel, he wouldn't know any better, would he, eh? So, thinking that he'd won the battle, and as happy as a sandboy, he'd hand over the statuette, which we would then whip round to Mr. Ram, who, also thinking that he'd won the battle and being equally chuffed as a sandboy, would hand over to us 4,000 lovely smackaroonios. We would get on our bike, leaving them to play sandcastles.
Good plan.
Huh?
Good plan. Why don't you see that as a good plan?
Because in my mind I'm thinking he gonna give him his money. Then he gonna go take the statue and that guy's not gonna give him money.
You think you gonna cheat him out of it?
And then he's gonna be out 2,000.
Oh, that would hurt, bro.
Brilliant, innit, eh?
Yeah. There's only one problem I can see, Dill. How the hell do we get £2,000?
You always bring little details up, don't you? Get it from a bank.
What, rob it?
No, we'll borrow it from a bank. This is gilt-edged security, isn't it?
Dill, you can't stroll into a bank and ask for a loan to help you pull off a con trick. Besides, we haven't got a bank account.
Oh, well, there's got to be another way of raising the money. I mean, there's just got to be. Here, we're general traders, ain't we?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we start trading generally? I mean, we could flog all our stock that we got in the garage, couldn't we? We could sell the deep freeze, the Vauxhall Velox.
Three-wheel van?
You're jesting. They'd want a tenner to take that away. No, we could flog Grandad's telly. We could flog, here, my jewellery. That'd bring in enough. I mean, it's 27 carat.
I thought it was 9 carat.
That was when I was buying. Now I'm selling. We could sell that leather coat.
You're not talking about my leather coat, are you?
No, I'm talking about... Have you got a leather coat? Oh, we'll knock that one out and all, Rodney. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Come on, Del, we'll never raise £2,000.
We can, Rodney. You can do anything if you want it hard enough. We can do it, Rodney. We can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They cold hard. They know how to get to work. Hey, when it's a goal in mind, they know how to get it done.
Thanks a lot. It's Tempest Fugit then, eh? Yeah.
Where's your watch, Derek?
Hey, watch. Oh, it's at the Menders. I broke it last night playing, volleyball.
I thought you were right-handed.
Me? No. I'm ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
Hey!
Don't drop it.
What about that, my son? Here I
You thought it was over, didn't you?
I swear. It probably still is.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. A table for two?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
We'd like to see Mr. Ram.
Mr. Ram,
The owner.
the owner.
Terrible echo in here, isn't there, Rodney, eh? They would like to speak to the owner, Mr. Ram.
The owner, Mr. Ram.
There it goes again. What's the matter with it? No, listen. We would like to talk to the proprietor of this restaurant, right?
I am the proprietor of this restaurant.
No, you don't. We want to see the real owner, right?
I am the real owner.
All right. Listen, just wait. Hang on. Just watch my lips, all right? Look, where is Mr. Ram? Right?
Look, I don't know any Mr. Bloody Ram, so will you please leave? You drunks always come here causing trouble.
Drunk or not drunk? Sorry, look at that. I was having a couple of meals here quite recently. You must remember me.
I'm sorry. You're look-alike to me.
Right, what are you talking about? We all look alike. What's the matter with it?
He's making it up. Look. My brother, right,
Me, right.
was in here dining with a couple of Indian gentlemen,
Like-
right? One was sort of large and aggressive, right, big. You know, the other one was smaller. How's what?
Well, he's smaller than that. Why don't you get down there?
More business-like. He had a beard. Beard. He had a beard.
Beard, look.
Had a beard on.
That Mr. Ram.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about now.
Oh, I didn't
No.
He's the one who gave me a bouncy check. And a short while ago, I went to the address, which is written on the back. He's Scarpet, owing 3 weeks' rent.
Dear boy.
No, Scar, no. It's a mistake. There's got to be a mistake. I mean, he told me he owned this restaurant. He told me he owned 18 of them, in fact.
Maybe he was fibbing.
Fibbing? Maybe he was fibbing? I've just given him £2,000 for this on the strength of him fibbing.
£2,000? But why? You can get them in Portobello Road for £17 each. It's amazing what you...
I knew he was dirty.
That hurt. That's painful, huh? Oh my, they got all that money, bro, just to give it away.
Yep. I knew it.
Hey, man, that's karma for you. You know, he tried to play him and got played himself.
Yep. I knew it.
You saw it covered, huh?
You can save if you shop around.
I got a nosebleed coming, Rodney.
He tried to tell me that the statue was cursed.
God.
You know, he told me that he thought Cuera was a wicked man. Let's see. Now we've done Cardiff, Bristol, Southampton, and now North and South London. Where to next?
Oh, to Birmingham, then Manchester, then Newcastle, even maybe Liverpool. In fact, anywhere where there are people who think they can exploit the religious bigotry of two stupid immigrants who will be rich, my friend, very rich.
I'll drink to that. Me old macaque.
That's tough. That's tough, bro.
No sign of Vimmel.
Packed his bags and had it away on his toes 5 minutes after we'd left. As Macbeth said to Hamlet in Midsummer Night's Dream, we've been done up like a couple of kippers.
Right, let's go to the police.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, that is. Oh, that's marvellous. We could give him a good laugh down there, couldn't we, eh? But just imagine it. Trotter Brothers conned out of £2,000. Be all over the manor in no time.
Facts.
Never be able to hold our heads up in court again. I don't know how people like Vimmel and his mate can sleep at night. Honest, I don't. Lost everything. Leather coats, Vauxhall Velox, Grandad's telly.
Hey, I've just remembered something. Grandad was renting that telly.
Oh, terrible. Come on, let's get something to eat. I always feel emotionally peckish when I've been gutted.
Well, there's a curry house down the road, Del.
I'm joking, little boy.
Del! I'm joking.
You know, it just don't make sense to me.
What's up?
Is that everything that they sold and made the 2000, they could have just kept that
On everything.
and just stayed out of it
I said it don't make sense.
at all. I mean, because even if they had it in their bank account and they gave it away, okay, when you get the other 2000 back, you're just replacing what you gave away.
I swear to God.
So you're not making money. You're just keeping what you already had. So you're doing this for nothing. At the
But I
end
guess
of the day.
they still made. It's like they sold all that stuff for 2,000. You right.
Yeah.
You sure right. I ain't think about that.
Yeah, they gave 2,000 away just to get 2,000.
But they were
From that
getting
guy.
4,000.
They weren't. The guy offered that guy 4,000. He was gonna give that guy 2,000 and keep 2,000 for himself.
Yeah, but then
He was only getting 2,000,
they gave away their 2,000, but
and they were gonna
about
get
to-
2,000 back, so they were gonna have the same amount.
They was gonna get 4 from that guy.
No, they weren't.
The guy offered $4,000.
And if they gave him his 2,000, then yeah, they do get 4,000.
Yeah, they was gonna double up. So,
Yeah.
but they got caught. I wouldn't have got caught. I would have figured out a system to.
Well, I mean, technically no. I mean, they would have got 4,000, but the 2,000 of it would have replaced what they lost. And 2,000,
Need 2,000 extra.
yeah.
Like 4,000.
They were still gonna get 2,000 regardless.
Well, let's say they didn't sell all their stuff. They still would have had all their stuff and an extra $2,000.
Exactly. It was always just gonna be 2,000.
No,
Yes,
it was gonna be 4,000.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so let's say they never sold anything. They never sold. The deal just went through how it was supposed to go.
Yeah,
through.
they were all gonna get
They
2,000.
were gonna get 2,000. They got that 2,000. Then they'll say they did sell all that stuff
Then they
for
would have had
2,000.
4,000.
Then they would have 4,000.
Yes, but they were gonna sell that stuff because they wouldn't have had to.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but-
in the end, they would have turned 2,000 to 4,000.
In
is
the
what
end,
I'm
no,
saying.
they wouldn't have.
McGeezy Marie.
They wouldn't. Tell me what y'all think.
Say in the comment section, y'all. Please tell us.
I'm right.
They would have got 4,000.
No, it's 2,000.
It would have been 2,000 just straight up with the deal done.
Yes, and then it's still 2,000. They sold their stuff, and I understand where the 4,000 comes from.
Yes.
But I'm saying, where they sold their stuff, that 2,000 just replaces the stuff that they sold,
Yeah.
and then they made 2,000.
So they get 4,000 bucks.
But they only profited 2,000.
They profited for if
No, they didn't.
because they
Okay.
sold their stuff. So
No,
that's a
they
profit. Selling your stuff, they profited too. I know what you're saying. What I'm saying.
Gosh dang it.
We argue about something like this every day. Every day we find something. Y'all let us in the comment section though. Am I tripping or is she tripping?
He tripping.
Which one? I still think that I'm right because they sold their stuff. That was a profit of 2K.
Yes.
But I'm saying.
But, okay, with the way that it went, okay? They sold their stuff and made 2,000. They gave their $2,000 away. If it would have went right and they would have made 4,000, then you're right, they would make 4,000.
That's what I've been trying to say.
But I'm saying it makes no sense because they were only gonna make 2,000 originally. Like if they didn't sell their stuff.
Yes, they was only gonna make 2.
Yes.
I agree with you. Originally.
And I'm saying, so originally that's how it was gonna go. It was just $2,000.
Yes.
So when they sold their stuff, why you could have just kept the $2,000?
Okay, so I think we just I feel like we're both right in what we're saying. We're just
Yeah.
talking about different things.
Yeah.
Right now.
So they didn't even have to give their because all they wanted was the $2,000.
Yeah, you said.
When you sold your stuff and got $2,000, and then you gave it away,
I see what you're saying.
now you're broke.
I see what you're saying. So your thing is the original deal, they would have kept their stuff and got 2,000,
Yeah.
and they would have still had their stuff in the end. They wouldn't have needed to sell their stuff then. And what I was saying is by selling their stuff and getting that 2,000, they would have then flipped it to 4K. So it would have been like that stuff that they sold for 2K really would have ended up being worth 4K. You feel me? There we go. That's all we got. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. We out.